I married my rebound out of spite, pure, ugly spite. I was still raw from the way my last relationship ended, dumped by someone who ghosted me after a year together. When I met my new partner at a bar, it felt like the universe throwing me a bone. They were intense, magnetic, and, most importantly, nothing like my ex. Within 3 months, we were engaged. My friends called it reckless. I called it moving on. If only I'd listened. The problem started on our wedding night. My new spouse disappeared after the first dance, leaving me alone with the open bar and a crowd of confused relatives. I searched every hallway in the venue, only to find them locked in a heated argument with a stranger, a man whose face made my stomach drop. He looked exactly like my ex, but colder. My partner screamed at him to leave, and when I demanded answers, they said he was just an old friend. But his eyes lingered on me too long, like he knew something I didn't. Over the next few weeks, I caught glimpses of the stranger everywhere, outside my work, across the street from our apartment, even in the background of my partner's old photos. My new spouse grew distant, picking fights over nothing, accusing me of clinging to the past. One night, after a screaming match, I packed a bag and walked out. I ended up at the city's all-night diner, desperate for clarity. That's when the stranger slid into the booth across from me, cool as ice, and dropped the bomb. He wasn't just my ex, he was my partner's twin brother. They had kept it secret, swapping stories about me, plotting this elaborate revenge for the way I broke his heart. Everything made sick sense. The familiarity, the inside jokes, the way my partner seemed to know my triggers. It was all a setup, a twisted game to make me feel everything he'd felt. I felt used, gutted, but mostly furious with myself for letting spite blind me. I tried to erase my pain by rushing into something new, and in doing so, I'd handed my life to people who saw me as nothing more than a lesson. Now I have to figure out if I can trust anyone again, or if I even want to.